So now what I finally understood is that I've gotten by in life just based on the fact that I'm a nice guy, honest, and I have a commanding presence. And the times where I could just rely on myself, and except for schoolwork, are the times that I've done really well in my life. And I think it's because of, the background that I come from. And so I've gotten, I've always had good jobs, never anything really high paying, because I never made it to that level where they, I guess I was trusted with the next level. I don't know. I mean, I did, just based on my merits and my work ethic. I did make, I had some pretty good perks at my one job, and I didn't even, they promoted me in my last job, and I didn't even ask for it. They just came to me because they wanted me because of my presence as a man, and a few other things. But when I'm put in those situations, I wouldn't say the sales, but when I'm put in those situations, I tend to get run over because in the past, because I've been a weak person, and I just never understood it. I've been weak to everybody. And so, all the conflicts and things that I get involved in, and the bad days of where I don't want to fucking even walk in there type of thing, it comes from me being weak and allowing people to walk all over me. And, but now I just understand that if I actually assert my presence, my dominance wherever I go, people who are manipulative and stuff like that, the people like that cower to me. They don't want anything to do with me because they're actually weak little bitches. And so what a lot of those kind of people do, and this is a psychological thing. It's not just, I think it's a lot deeper than what anybody realizes. How, and once you realize that, it'll change your life, I think. And because it did mine, when you can actually see people for who they really are. I mean, they're creatures, some of them, some of the things that they'll do to you. And so, just recently I had a situation where I told everybody in my family to fuck off. And I didn't mean it to everybody. I think the people, that I said things to know what I said is right. And whatever the fuck they think, I don't care, because none of them will ever look me in the face and say any of the things that they say about me behind my back. So it's fine, and I've come to realize that. And so anywhere I, just like those situations, I assert my dominance and people go fucking run it. And it's just something that I want my son to learn, because he's a lot like I was when I was younger. He's tall as hell. He needs to assert his dominance. When he does, he's as good as anybody. And that's just something that I've always understood in myself, and I think he probably does too. But I've just never had the voice and the backbone to fucking actually do that. And I do now. And it feels so much better. Even though I don't, I'm not some wildly successful guy, but not anymore. I mean, but I do know who I am. And whenever anyone, you figure that out, that's when I think your real life will start.